time for a big deal. Time for us to talk. Oh, are we talking vacuums? Oh, Elizabeth, I think you're there.
I'm here.
Oh, I hear her voice. All right, now, Miss Elizabeth and I have had the pleasure of presenting this vacuum together in person in our studio, but today is an auspicious day, Miss Elizabeth, because at end of day today, this price will go away. End of day today, the big deal price of $189.98 goes away. Elizabeth Watts is our brand ambassador, and she is here to talk about the Shark Pet Pro, and it's a cordless stick vacuum. Now, this
sure is.
bends over on itself and stores under the cupboard beneath the stairs.
Yeah, so many ways to use this. Look at how cool that is when it's compact like that. It stores anywhere. You can use it with the extension to get the cobwebs. I just think about, you know, this is Florida, David, where I live, and now's the time of year where weird things start happening. Like you see flying ants, you see weird stuff. Hey, this is the way to get them when you've got your extension. So your tools fit there. But of course, I want everybody to know, David, I'm so happy to be able to join you tonight because I know this is our last day with this at this, you know, special big deal offer. And I don't want anybody to think it's just a little toy vacuum. This is actually a full-powered cordless vac from Sharp with a sealed system inside of here that traps 99.9% of those dust and particulates. And I had a question on my Facebook page, so I want to address it. It works beautifully on hard floors and your throw rugs as well as your wall-to-wall carpet. Works on all of it.
Well, and the nice part about this is that it is maneuverable and able to get underneath low furniture. Now, Miss Elizabeth, I have in front of me a torture track. Now, I'm going to take the vacuum. I'm going to leave it parked right there. But what's great about this is that you take the little lever and you bring this up and you lock it into place. And then you press the lever up top and then you start your brush roll.
That's
now,
right. And
that's fruity cereal.
2 speeds. Yep. Oh my gosh, David, look at the power. The beauty of this one, David, is that as you saw, it has a switch. It's not a trigger that you have to hold, but you've got low speed, you've got high speed for carpet, and you do have that boost when you need it. So if you got hair, you might need the boost.
Or I can just turn up the machine, or I can boost it on high as well, and then go back to a low speed. And I'm not snow plowing when I'm going after chocolate cereal or that Fruity O cereal or chocolate cake mix. Maybe I'll give that a little bit of an extra boost just to make sure that I get it all.
Good idea. Yeah, it's so customizable. Wouldn't you say? I mean, you go carpets, you go hard floors, it's a hand vacuum. So you did some hard floor, I'll do some carpet here. And what I like about this is that the speeds are really easy to control. It's right here at your thumb. So you can easily go from floors to carpets and back again. And so David, since you showed the hard floors there, let me show the carpets. And first off, let's talk hair. So this is our power thin brush roll. If you're not familiar with that, instead of a bristle brush, Sharp put a fin on the bottom of that brush roll. So you're able to get the hair better than ever, and it doesn't wrap around the brush roll. But here's what you were talking about, David, to be able to kind of cut this in half, right? You're not cutting the power at all, but you are making this so low. I can literally stand up, do all of my under furniture cleaning, and then boop, snap it back up whenever I'm not, needing that. And then when I want to do hair, this is where I think our vacuums really stand out, David, because instead of having to worry about all that hair wrapped around the brush roll, getting the scissors out, trying to figure out how to clean it, have a look at this. This is a self-cleaning brush roll. So instead of the bristles with all the yucky hair wrapped around it, you are going to have the ability to have your vacuum clean itself.
Now, many people are looking at this vacuum and they're wondering, will it do a deep down clean on hard surface floors as well as carpet? And the answer is yes and yes.
Absolutely, David. Look at the difference here between kind of old style brush rolls. They leave the little crumbs behind. They don't dig into the carpet once they get wrapped with hair like that. But the fins, they actually kind of squeegee our hard floors. So many of us have a combination of hard floors, throw rugs. Maybe you have a wall-to-wall carpet in maybe one room. Like I have one room that's carpeted. Everything else is a combination. So that's why this is so easy. Yeah, look at what David's doing. You're going to love it for this alone.
I mean, look at the maneuverability underneath low-lying furniture, underneath coffee tables.
Yeah.
And then this snaps
Inside
back
bed.
together. And then if I want to get the regular rest of the mess, oh, I can get it if I need a little
Easy peasy.
extra. I just hit that boost button. Look at how
Yeah.
quick and how easy this is. This is why it's so important. And is there a bit of hair around that brush roll?
Let's
No,
see.
because these
Nothing.
are power fins, yes?
That's right, David. And that's the difference. That really makes a huge difference, as well as keeping it lightweight. So the whole unit itself, when you're using it like this, it's only 7 pounds. I'll give you some stats. Your battery, which is right here, easily plugs in. We give you the plug, of course. You can just plug this in anywhere. If it's totally dead, you want to give it about 3 hours to charge up. And once it's fully charged, you've got 40 minutes of runtime at the hand vacuum, maybe 25 to 30 as you're using it back and forth around your home. But if you want to leave it plugged in all the time, no problem, you can. It's not going to overcharge that battery. And you know what I love, David? The fact that this has these tools. So you can take your 7-ish pound, 7.5 pound stick vac, convert it to a 3-pound cordless hand vac that you could then take to the car. You can take it around to the house and, take care of messes, let's say, in the kitchen. Wherever you have those little spills and messes around your home, look at the power here. I mean, this is what Shark is known for. We are the #1 vacuum brand 4 years in a row, according to Circana, and that's based on retail sales. So not only stuff that you can see, but, getting inside, cleaning in your drawers, doing your spring cleaning. You see what I have, David? I have cassette tapes. Yes, I do. Using this for your dusting. So here's one tool. This is your crevice. I really do love this for concentrating that power, getting in and around the kitchen, all those areas. But you also get this really nice dusting brush. And so when I slap that on, it's got those nice bristles. I can use this for all kinds of things, anything from delicate cleaning like this to just regular dusting. And I really love using this for dusting because I know that I'm trapping 99.9% of dust, allergens, particles down to 0.3 microns. It gets trapped inside here instead of blowing back out in the exhaust.
Now, that handheld vac is worth its weight in gold because you take a look at things like this fruity cereal. That could be craft beads. It could be any kind of mess on top of that counter. And this is quick and easy. And if I need to add a little bit of boost, I can do that. Now, beyond all of this, it is nice to know, too, that this will also take care of polishing and vacuuming our floors, yes?
That's exactly right. So when you're thinking about things like high polish hardwood floors, your luxury vinyl planking, right? You don't want to scratch those things. So you don't want to you want to be careful using anything that's a bristle brush. But because of the power fins, I love this demonstration. I love seeing it from this side, David, because usually I'm seeing it from your side. But from here, look at how we can see that reflection, the shine, right? I like that I don't have to I don't have to mop as often because I'm using those power fins because they really do polish the floor.
I mean, look at that path of clean that you're after. And the price on this big deal, and we've taken 4,000 orders since you and I presented this, and another 200 ordered in this program. A lot of people are wondering, is this the vacuum that they've been needing? Well, no one leaves the house with a to-do list that says buy a vacuum today, because I'm not sure I would even know where to go to buy a vacuum. So it's important to know that once you place an order today, you break the cycle of madness. And ding dong, the Shark is here, the Pet Pro is here, the cordless vac is here, and you let this charge in. Now, is it important to charge it up before you use it?
Absolutely, David. When you get it out of the box, I'll show you something really amazing. I love this about our vacuums. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to unpack it. You're going to have your floor brush. You're going to snap in your wand. That's it. No tools. You're going to take your hand vacuum. You're going to snap it in. No tools. Then you'll go ahead and plug it in. I say go ahead, charge it overnight. You want to give it at least 3 hours to fully charge and condition the battery. And that's it. You are off to the races. And I'll tell you something, David, if anybody out there is still using the bristle brushes that, we used for years, and I don't blame you. It's what, it's what was out there. Have a look at, I'll do that little demonstration here for you. So here's a bristle brush. Like, this is a Shark vacuum, by the way, our stick vac that has sold lots and lots of, we sold lots of them here at QVC and all over the place. So look at my hair. I've got side-by-side hair comparison. The thing about a corded vacuum, like, obviously there's a lot of power here, but you have to plug in the cord. It's just simply not as convenient as cordless. So, and here's the other piece, okay? That's what happens with those bristles. It really kind of doesn't matter what kind of vacuum you have. If you have bristles, it just wraps. So let's do we're doing the same amount of hair side by side here on this rug. And I love that this is cordless. I love that it's easy to maneuver. It's lightweight. Look at the difference. Look at this, David. Okay. You're getting the scissors. You're on your hands and knees. Maybe you even have to get a screwdriver to take this whole bottom plate off. Over here, every single time that I pull this out to vacuum the kitchen, to get the kitty litter, to go into the bathroom after I blow dry my hair, it's going to be cleaning itself so that it looks like that all the time. It's amazing.
That's what makes it great. What big deal price at $189.98 is also on Easy Pay, and it's free shipping and handling. But all that disappears at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. So why do you want to get this now? Because since we made this a big deal, we've taken orders for 4,750 have been ordered at the big deal price, the lower price. You're going to save the money. You're going to find the vacuum that is going to do the job, and it's going to be cordless. You're going to take this to where the messes are, whether they are outside in the car seat, whether they're in the high chair, whether they're on the hardwood floor, under the carpet, under the coffee table, under the dryer or the washer, or the refrigerator. All those areas are where dust and debris and yuck collects. This is the way for you to get after it. Now, this hardwood floor is a great example of cleaning at the same time that we are polishing the floor. Look at this.
Yeah, particles, dust. One of the cool things we discovered when we created the power pins, David, was it is able to kind of break that static barrier that dust has with our floor. So we track around dust all the time, whether it's pollen, whether it's the pet dander, but those little fins, because they have that continuous contact with the floor, it breaks that static barrier. So you're able to then vacuum them up and they stay in the vacuum, which for me, having 2 cats, living in a place where there's a lot of pollen, I'm really appreciative of the fact that this has that seal inside. And another thing is I love what you mentioned, how you're going to use this all around the house. So let's just do that real quick, show everybody, okay? So let's start off on the carpet. I'm going to put it on high speed, and I don't have any hair here, so I don't really need to use my boost, but don't forget, I have a boost if I need it. Then let's come over here to our hard floor. I'm going to push that back now. I just push the button right at my thumb, and it goes down to the low speed. So now we're that perfect calibration for that low hard floor. All I have to do here is push a button to remove my hand back and put that aside there. I can put whatever tool I want. Let's grab our dusting brush, which also works great for any sort of pet hair removal, whether you've got the pet beds, if you want to use this to clean your mattress, take it out to the car. And then we can even, watch this one, David. Watch this one. Does anybody out there have carpeted stairs? Remember this guy? You can actually slide this in just like this, or maybe you want to use it in the back of the RV, you want to use it in the back of the SUV. You can use it like a little mini-me, which I think that's really very cool. And then when we're done, here's the great thing, David. I know I bet bags are kind of almost a thing of the past, but sometimes it's really difficult to find the filter, to get the right filter, to clean the filter. With this one, not only does the dirt just drop right out, but watch this. I don't think I got a chance to show you this in the studio, but this whole piece comes out. So you can actually rinse this. Here's our filter. We can take this out, and you're going to want to just rinse this with water about once a month or so. Let it completely air dry, like overnight. Make sure everything's real dry, and then you can just slide it all back together. So a super easy to clean and use vacuum.
Elizabeth, it's been a wonderful pleasure to present this vacuum with you, and I can tell you now that since we made this available, we've taken orders for almost 4,800 have been ordered, and we're very, very busy. Remember, the big deal price does go away. End of day today at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. You've got now about 2 hours. Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, so about 3 hours. About 3 hours left at this price before it all disappears. Elizabeth, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Great to see you, David. Take care.
Nice to see you. I'm going to take a short break, but I'm coming right back on QVC 2 with 2 more hours of In the Kitchen with David. And what's coming up next? Sandra Bennett is coming up next with The Girl Next Door Gardening with Carolyn Gracie and a whole lot more. But I'll see you on the other side of this break on QVC 2 as we continue with 2 more hours of In the Kitchen with David. Don't go away.